Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Norman Hazlitt. I am the District Commander for Newry Morningtown Policing District. I'd like to read a brief statement in relation to the tragic events which took place in Newry yesterday evening. Last night, shortly after 6 p.m, a 58-year-old male was shot dead in Ardcarn Park here in Newry City. This was a brutal and a senseless attack on a defenceless man. We believe those responsible went to great lengths to plan this attack, and they lay in wait for their victim to come home, and they essentially ambushed him and executed him. The victim was a husband, he was a father, and he was a son, and he was shot multiple times at close range. The level of violence used was reprehensible, particularly given the time of day, tea time on a weeknight in a busy built-up residential area of Newry, with people coming home from work, children and families going about their business on the run-up to Christmas. It was beyond reckless, and any child or family member or neighbour could easily have been caught up in the gunfire. Indeed, after the attack, the victim's car crashed into a nearby property. Those responsible had no thought whatsoever for the victim, for his family, or for the local community. They have no moral compass, and I will condemn their actions in the strongest possible terms. They have left a grieving family on the mouth of Christmas. They have left the community in Carnegie in shock at this time. As your police service, it's our responsibility now to bring those to justice who are responsible for carrying out this crime. To do this and to help prevent any further tragedy being visited on other families or communities, we need your help. So I would like to appeal to the community now, anyone who was in that area of Ardcarn Park yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening, anyone who saw anything suspicious or untoward or out of place. It might be the most insignificant piece of information that you have, but it could be critical for the investigation. We have a team of detectives from the Major Investigation Team working 24/7 here in Ardmore Station in Newry. They're waiting for your call, so please lift the phone and call us either on 101 or using the Crime Stoppers charity 0800 555 111. This morning, myself and my team have been speaking and listening to the local community representatives and elected representatives, and we are very much aware of the tangible fear and concern that the community would have in that particular area of Newry. The community don't deserve to be in this position, and I want to take this opportunity to reassure the community that we are doing everything in our power to bring those responsible to justice. I would also like to reassure the community that I, as the local district commander, will be stepping up the police presence in the area over the next days and weeks, and the community will therefore see more visible police in the area. Finally, I would like to appeal for calm. The last thing anyone wants to see is retribution. Thank you, and I'm happy to take your questions now.
In recent months in the area there's been sort of bank shootings, phone lists, arson of houses, action attacks. Are these connected? Is this connected to that?
The investigation is obviously at a very early stage, but at this stage that will be a line of inquiry that the detectives would be going down, yes. I have nothing to suppose that is not the case.
Can you confirm was the victim driving his car then at the time, or was some suggestions he was at the rear of the car?
I'm not in a position to answer that question at this time, thank you.
Also,
There's a level of coordination.
At the minute, the investigation again is at a very early stage. In the investigation, however, I would say that that would not be a line that we would be going down at this time.
Anecdotally, was a raid on the house in a different part of town last night. Is it connected to this investigation?
I don't want to comment on that, thank you.
there are reports that the victim was also the victim of a shooting incident in the Dundalk area in recent weeks. Would you be able to confirm if that is the case?
Yes, that's correct, that is the case.
So is there a cross-border element to this investigation?
That will be a line of inquiry for the investigative team at this time, yes.
Sleep to a feud, the police recently said they were fearful of a sleep trying to contain it. Does this mean it hasn't been contained?
The subject of a cross-border organised crime group feud is something that the protection will be looking at a line of investigation at this time, yes.
There's not no family members. Are you still looking for the victim's son in connection to this?
I don't want to comment on that at this stage.
Is there a focus on, is it the drugs trade cross-border criminality that you're talking about in terms of a cross-border investigation?
That would be an element of cross-border activity that we are looking at, but not the only element at this time.
Is the victim's son, or when you talk about family people, is the victim's son possibly target as this?
We haven't named the victim at this stage, so I don't want to comment about any organization. That will be a matter as we go forward.
The victim live in the area where it was, or is it physically?
Sorry?
The victim lives in the location of shop.
I can't comment on that.
Any arrest been made yet as part of the investigation?
To my knowledge, no.